Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit Amy, and this is your Kettlebell Total Body Complex workout. This is day 27 of your sweat challenge. In this workout, we will get full body strength, cardio, and mobility using just a kettlebell. We'll be working in a complex format. So a complex is just a series of exercises performed with one piece of equipment. We'll be working in timed intervals. And of course, I'm gonna give you lots of options to work to your level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, let's start just moving our bodies to get the blood flowing. You can roll through those wrists, roll through those elbows, little march, little jog, whatever is good for you. Roll those shoulders one at a time, and then take them back to the front, right through here. Couple big rolls to the back. Really think about that range of motion. We all get a little tight through here. The goal of this warm-up is, of course, just to get the blood flowing, get the muscles warm and ready to go. Let's hinge it forward right here, and let's bring it up and pull it down. So it's a little hinge, feel that stretch, and then pull it down. Right through here. If you want to add a little stretch to that back, but it is up to you, whatever feels good for you. And let's get two more, just like this. Last one. And hold it here. We're gonna reach it all the way down. Hands can be resting on a chair or on the floor or on your legs. And you're just gonna pedal those feet. You can even take your feet a little bit wider, and you're gonna drop it down in a squat, then extend it up through the back. So again, you can be here and here. So it's kind of like a standing squat to hinge, so we can really open up those hips. Let's get two more. Last one. Slowly roll it up right here. Let's take a little hip roll, side lunge. Hip roll, side lunge. You don't have to get super deep. Maybe get that arm going with it, right? Arm, and here. Reach and back. One more each way. Last one. Let's hold it here. Reach down, reach up, just shift your weight and reach, shift and reach. One more each way. Right through here. Flat back down and round it up. Let's tap it back right here. So we're gonna open up those hips, reach those hands to the ceiling, big stretch, right through here. 4 and 3, 2, hold it here if you can. We're gonna reach over to that side and then reach it down. If you need to stay up top, go for it. You can walk that foot out, reach that arm up. We're gonna reach through and up, and then drop that knee 2 times. Little stretch. And if you can, step it back into that high plank. If that is not right for you, you can take it to knees. Let's press up to that down dog. Back to center. Press it up. If that's not right for you, you just roll through your back, cat-cow. One more. Big step with that other foot to the other side. Walk it out. Again, if that's not right for you, you stay up top. Reach through 2 times. Then drop that knee, and then step it in, and round it up. Let's tap and reach across right here. Here's what we got, team. All right, so we got 4 complexes. Complexes just mean we're gonna do a series of exercises back to back. Kind of feels like an AMRAP, almost like a little Tabata, but you'll have a certain number of reps. For us today, it is 8, and you'll have a timed interval. So we're gonna have 4 minutes back to basics of 2 rounds, and then 2 rounds where we add on a little bit more. We're 4, 5 minutes, 8 reps each. So everything that we're doing will only have 2 exercises, but you'll have right side and left side. So right times 8, left times 8, and right times 8, left times 8, right? 4 minutes, then when we add on, we've got 5 minutes, right? In between those complexes, we'll get some swings and we'll get a little bonus core, even though that core is gonna be incorporated in our complexes. I promise the time goes faster than you think. Let's just do a little step touch. But you do have to count. If you don't feel like counting, that is okay. You just switch when I switch. But the goal is to go at your own pace with good form. We're not rushing. We don't care how many we get. We just want that complex in that certain amount of time. So you stay here, watch me. I'm gonna grab my medium to heavy. Kettlebell is whatever you got. We got 4 minutes, you're gonna rack it. We got 8 squats, one side. Then we're gonna rack it other side. If you want, you can take it toes out. Then we've got a row, 8 rows. Then we got a row, 8 rows, then back to the top. It's gonna be on the screen for you. Go ahead and grab that heavy to medium kettlebell. If you want, you can keep it right in the center. Otherwise, rack it. Here we go. So rack squat. If that's too heavy for you, you just take it goblet squat. But your goal is to get as low as you can, almost elbow to knee on that side. You're gonna feel how that pulls our core. So our core is working hard, right? We got 4 minutes only. Here we go, breathe. That's 8 one side. Switch it other side. So your racked position is at that collarbone. If you want, take those toes out. So you can mix it up or you can keep it regular. Again, your goal is to get low, racked at the collarbone. Your upper body has to work with the biceps and shoulders. Core has to work because it's pulling you to one side. And of course you feel those legs and that heart rate, right? Set it down. Get set up in a hinge for a row. We got 8 each side, up. You can have that arm out, nice flat back. Pull that elbow up, squeeze, and breathe. You're gonna feel those legs working too, but stay in that nice hinge pattern. 1 minute down, 3 to go. And you can just switch your legs when you get to 8, or switch your sides, whatever you got. Again, we're making sure that we're not rounding in that back, right? Squeeze, arm out can really help with that. Keep you flat. Staggered in that train track position, or here. Good, that's our first complex. That took about 1.5 minutes. Let's get it all again. If you need more of a breather, take it. If you're able, rack it up right here. Here we go, we got 8. Remember, I'm trying to get low, elbow to knee, drop my hips. My heart rate is already up. So you're gonna feel, even though we're not moving fast, we're getting that cardio in. We're not gonna need that cardio. Up, connect with the glutes, connect with the core. Yes, other side, 2 minutes down, 2 to go, toes out. Yes, and breathe. Get low, zip it up. Squeeze up and through, concentrate on that form. Yes. Get set up for that row. Here we go, hinge it. You got 8. If you wanna rotate that hand, watch me, to the back and then neutral. Notice I'm not turning here. I'm keeping everything in tight. Breathe. Strong in the back. So we got very basic movements here, right? We got a strong squat position, racked to get extra core and arms. We got your basic upper body pull. I always focus a little more on pull because we need that a little bit more because of everything we do that pulls us forward. Good, last minute. Let's get it done. Almost switch it up right here. 8. Whew, what do you got? 1 more minute to go. Stay with me. And breathe. Zip it up. Feel how that arm is working hard and that core, right? I know it's a leg movement. Good, remember you can always take it in the center or take it low if that's better for you, other side. If this is where you need to be right now, go for it. Or here. Yes, squeeze up and in. 4, if you're with me. Whatever time you've got left, I'm gonna alternate my rows here. And breathe, here. You can just alternate because we wanna finish it out. Last 10 seconds. Squeeze in your back. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. How is that, team? So lower body, upper body, back to basics, but a lot of things working, right? Tap it out, grab a quick sip. We got our arms and shoulders holding that racked weight. We got our core engaged. And then of course we got a lot of back all the way through that posterior chain with our hinged row. Catch your breath. There goes my water. That actually felt really good. All right, team. So a little bit of core in between. I want you to take it down into a seated position. If you need to, you're just gonna sit up nice and tall, reach and reach without twisting. Otherwise, with or without your kettlebell, we're gonna go half back and twist. Half back and twist. If that's not right for where you are, I want you just to stay seated. Let's get it done. Shoulders back. All we got is 30 seconds. Half back and twist. Yes. If you can actually touch arms and abs, right? And here, or no weight. Still, I want you to bring those hips together. Everything in. Again, seated position. You're still getting that core engaged. 5 seconds. Half back, 3, 2, and 1. Up onto your feet. Let's get into that next complex. Super simple, team. We're going side lunge. You can keep it stationary, here to here for 8, or you can step into it, handing it off. Then, no, we got 8 on the right, 8 on the left, stationary or hand off. Then we got our gunslinger curl. You're gonna sling it here, back to center, that's 1. I'm gonna give you some options if you need to take it to 2 hands. Go ahead and start here. We got to the right, side lunge. 4 minutes, starts now. 8, 8, 8, 8. Right, left, right, left. Again, I'm gonna start this first round stationary just to get familiar with the motion. Shift the weight, cross that kettlebell. 2. Remember, it's a hinge, right? So I'm shifting my weight, switch your legs if you're with me. Hinging it here, shifting that weight to that hip and up. And breathe. Yes, you can. Ha. So again, lower body movement. Now we're gonna go into upper body. If you're with me, gunslinger, you're gonna take it around, sling. That's 1, catch it. If you need to, use this hand. Catch with the core, pivot with the legs. You can pick them up, or if you've got a floor that you can pivot on, take it here. If that's too heavy, 2 hands. Here to here. It's across your body. So again, it's a way that we're incorporating more core and legs, even though it's all upper. Switch your sides right here. Sling and catch. Catch with the core. Ground those feet. It's balance. It's power. Again, you can use 2 hands. That works. You can take the power out of it. 4, and breathe. 3, 2. You can also just take it to a regular old curl if that's better for you. Switch your hands, get set up. Back to that side lunge. Now again, we're in a timed round, but that does not mean that you don't have to rest. If you need a rest, if you need a breather, if you need to correct your form, if you need to take your time even more, you take it. This complex is all about your own pace, your workout, whatever you need for you. Shift that weight. 2 minutes down, 2 to go. Keep it going. And breathe. It's kind of nice because we don't have to think about the individual timed intervals. We've been doing more workouts like this where we have longer circuits, longer blocks. They feel long, but they also go by fast, right? Shift that weight. Don't get, I can feel myself getting too quick and not shifting as much. Get set up. Gunslinger curl. Here we go. I'm gonna take a second, adjust it. Shoulders back, upper body and curl. Sling and catch. Back to center. Sling and catch. That catch is that core, right? And here. Take it here. And here. And breathe. Last 2 this side. 3 minutes down. 3 to go. Other side. Stretch it out. Take it up. Back to center. Take it here. And center. Breathe, zip it up. Complex is gonna be over before we know it. What's different about this is normally we do 4 different exercises. This is 2 exercises, right and left. And breathe. Back to the top. If your hands need a little break from that kettlebell, take it. We're going all on the right, all on the left. Can we get them in? We got 8. I'm hoping I can get them in. Shift that weight. Not trying to rush it. Drive into that hip. Push out of it. Yes! Breathe. 10 seconds. All right, wherever you are, I want you to finish that other side. You got 5 seconds in that complex, but if you gotta get the other side of something, now's your time. You can take a break, or you can finish it out. I know for me, I got 4 more side lunges. 4, that's the problem when we have right and left, right? Breathe. 1 more for me. You finish out wherever you are. Catch your breath, team. Again, we got back to basics lower, back to basics upper. Grab a sip of water. We got some core in between. Now let's get a little swing. All right, team, so we're gonna take it with a kettlebell swing. If you have never done a swing before, you wanna go heavy on this. If you've never done a swing or you're modifying for whatever reason, you just take it with a deadlift. It's just a hinge. Soft bend in the knees. Kettlebell goes right down to the center, up and squeeze. Connecting with that posterior chain. Hamstrings, glutes, back, core, pulling everything in. If you've done the swing before, we're gonna power it back, power it up, lock out at the top, let it drop. We got 30 seconds, and then we're into our next 5-minute rounds of complexes where we add on. So core engaged, hinge it here, power it back, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Power it up, lock it out, then let it drop. You do not have to get super high with that kettlebell. We are not lifting with our arms. Core engaged, lock it out, let it drop. In fact, I often try to squeeze in the armpits as if you're crushing something underneath your armpits. That kind of helps you take the arms out of it. Take it up, 5 seconds. You got 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So take it here, pedal those feet. Quick sip of water again if you need it. Otherwise, catch your breath. How about a little cardio mobility? It's a little stretch. You know I love this one. So we stretch the arms nice and big, flex that foot, stretch those hamstrings, because we got a hinge motion coming up in this next round. So get a little cardio mobility. You're at your own pace. Don't worry. Always good. You know I like to sneak the mobility in, so sneaky mobility. All right, team, so you keep going there, watch me. 5-minute round of circuit 1. Here's what we're adding. We're gonna add a cross knee, so I'm gonna keep it all with a regular squat. It's up to you. Rack squat, take it down, front knee, take it down, cross knee. That's 2, 3, and 4. We got 8 on the right, 8 on the left. If you wanna take it out or you wanna have it here, this works too, and here. Then we're gonna just add a little kickstand. Kickstand row, power it up. 8 on the right, 8 on the left. So join me here, we got 5 minutes, right and left, starting right here. Squat, knee, squat, cross knee. So we're getting more core, you should feel it. Yes! More upper, you should feel it. And more lower, you should feel it. Yes! All right, team, get ready, shake it out. If you need a little shaker in between, that's totally fine. You don't have to go back to back to back. It is a complex. Do the best you can. Other side. Here we go. Front knee. Side knee. Take your time. I still want you to get low, then pull it in for core. Cross it for core. That gets too heavy, take it with 2 hands. You can still get it done, or go a little lighter. And breathe. Yes! 1 minute down, 4 to go. Get set up. You got a kickstand deadlift with the row all the way up. Posterior chain in 3, 2, 1. That's 1. Hinge it, row. Flat back. So strong in the back, drive up through the heel. So that front leg, that stationary leg, is gonna take more. I know those legs are tired, but think about the back of the legs. At your own pace. Form is everything. Switch your sides. Here we go. Down. And up. I can feel myself being a little off balance on this side. So I'm gonna slow it down. Elbow up. Big squeeze in those back muscles. Even though we're adding more lower body and more balance, really pull. Yes, you can. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Last one. And up. Give yourself a breather. Get set back up. Whoo! Back to those squats. Here we go. We got 8. Front knee, then cross knee. It takes a little bit of more control, right? So that's why we're not gonna rush it. We're gonna keep it in that racked position. Down and up. Yes. Last one. Whoo! Give yourself a breather. Same the other side. Rack it. 3, 2, 1. Front knee. So I can tell as I get tired, that back wants to round, right? So I'm gonna keep that chest open. I'm gonna really drive through the power of my legs and cross with the core. Yes! Team! Whoo! Get set up, shake it out, hinge and row. How's that heart rate? Are you feeling it? I know I am. Kickstand and row. Down and up. Yes! Breathe. So really pushing through that front heel to hinge, strong row in your back. Core engaged. It's okay if you're faster than me. It's okay if you're slower than me. As long as you have good form, that's all that matters. Last minute, team, what do you got? Finish whatever round you're on, right and left. Finish it out. And then alternate that last round. So I'm gonna put my kettlebell in the middle and alternate my squat crosses, right? But you can also alternate your row. But finish wherever you are. Good form, especially as we get tired. Yes! Woo! 30 seconds, team. Whatever you got, finish your right or your left. I'm gonna go squat, cross knee to finish it out, or you can alternate your rows. You do you. Whatever you got, put them together for these last 15 seconds. Squat, cross knee, or alternate row. What do you need right now for these last 10? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're doing it. 3, 2, 1. Yes. There's a heart rate. Woo, that was a good one, right, team? Quick sip of water. I know. Guess what? We're gonna get a little core. Not that you didn't feel your core, especially from that standing cross. Woo! Breathe. Back to basics, adding a little bit more to make you feel it even more, right? Not much, not much. We're still going big lower body, big upper body, pull or push. Here's what we got, team. Woo! Let's take it down to that plank. Gotta get my paper towel. Woo! So you're here on your knees. Get a little hip flexor stretch if you want it. Knees or toes, but you're on your elbows. If you're here, you're gonna cross it over and back, cross it over and back, reach and reach. If you're able, take it here. Cross and back, reach over, reach over. Let's get it done. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cross and cross, reach and reach. You're trying to keep those hips square, but you are gonna get that movement, that's part of it. And reach, cross, and cross, reach, and reach. You got legs, legs. I want you to think inner and outer, inner thigh, outer, inner thigh, outer, shoulders, core, shoulders, core. Let's get one more, that's our time, but you can do it. Relax, stretch it back, team. All right, there we go, core. That felt harder because we just did all this, right? All right, so here's what we got, team. We got a 5-minute round. We're gonna take it with our side lunge. We got right and left. So either you can take it, if you wanna keep it one side, we're right here. If you really want that challenge, rack it, press it. For me, I'm gonna take it here. Side lunge, press. I got 8, I got 8. Then gunslinger with a lunge, slow and controlled. I'll give you options. Go ahead and join me here. We got 5 minutes to go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8 side lunge and press. Side lunge and press. You can also keep it stationary, drive it up. Stationary, drive it up. It's gonna push that heart rate, so take your time. Elbows in so we activate the triceps. Yes! And up, catch your breath. If you need to, rest those shoulders. Same thing, other side for 8. Down and up. So lower to upper, core is engaged. Yes. Slow it down if you need to. Down and up, stationary works too. Yes, you can. Woo! Give yourself a second. Get ready for that gunslinger curl. You can have 2 hands or 1. Take it with the lunge. Slinger, lunge, and back. 2 hands, sling and catch, lunge, or 1 hand. Pick up your feet if you need to balance. And again, if that doesn't feel right for you, just curl it or just lunge it. It's gonna take a little more time and that's okay. We're 1 minute down. And breathe, sling. 2 hands or 1. Yes. Last one. Get set up, other side. Anybody got sweaty hands? Me too, here we go. Slinger, lunge. Drive it up. So especially on that lunge, I want you to use your core. Catch it here. Get your balance. We're not rushing it. We're gonna lose our balance if we go here, right? So take your time here. Yes, you can. 2 minutes down. 3 to go. Yes. Woo. Boom. Hup. Last one right here. We got through the first complex, right? All right, team, back to that side lunge if you're with me. We got 8 and 8. Bring it up right here. Ready, here we go. And up. Sit low and up. If you want that challenge, you can add a clean. Up, side lunge, clean press. It's optional. I know some of you are comfortable with it. If you've never done it, don't worry about it. Just get the side lunge and the press. We just add a little extra pull. Catch your breath, other side. Down, clean, press, or side and press. They're equally challenging in different ways. You get a little break here, but you add the power. 3 minutes, 2 to go. Don't cheat that side lunge. I can feel myself wanting to just step into it. Hand up, ha. Breather if you need it. Get set up. Gunslinger curl, catch it. In 3, 2, 1. Hup. 2 hands is fine. Core, arms, and legs, and heart rate. Everything working together. Yes. And here. Breathe. Take it. Up. Yes, you can. Don't let that little voice in your head talk you out of it. because I'm louder, I promise. And you are here, you showed up today for a reason. Even if you're going slower, this is our last minute. Team, here we go. Up. If you're with me, we're switching to that other side. Whew. Breathe. Take your time, slow it down if you need to. Catch your breath, readjust your form, whatever you need to do to finish this round, because we are so close. Yes! Breathe. Up. Take it here. 2 more with me. Curl, catch, core, legs. Last one. All right, team. You got just about 30 seconds, whatever you got. I'm gonna alternate my side lunge, clean and press. You can alternate your regular lunge and curl, whatever you got with me right here. Finish out your right side, left side, and whatever time you have left, just alternate. You can also just do side lunge to side lunge. We got 3, 2, 1. Boom! Yes, team! Shake it out! I know, arms and legs, everything working together. How about another swing, team? That's what we said. Circuit, core, circuit, swing, circuit, core. Now we're back to that swing. Let's get it done. Here we go, team. Right through here. Whew. We're gonna hinge it. Remember, you can just do that deadlift if you want, or get that swing. We are so close to the end. Let's finish it out. Right here, shoulders back, power through. 3, 2, 1. Hup. Drive it up, let it drop. Drive it up. Yes. All the way through, push those feet into the floor. Arms are along for the ride. They are not lifting. They are not doing the work. The back of your body is powering it up and locking it out. Stopping that motion, letting it drop. It's power, it's reactive. Whoo! All the way through. Hup. Yes. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Catch your breath right here, team. Ha. Pedal. Nice and strong. Whoo. Breathe. Yes. Ha. Stretch your back, tap it out. All right, team. Ha. How about one little bonus core? That's all we need, with or without your kettlebell. Let's take it down on your back. Join me, I know those legs are tired, so we're gonna stretch them out. With or without your kettlebell, flex those feet, lower the legs one at a time. If you want, you can go triceps or close grip press. We're gonna flex the feet to stretch those hamstrings. We're gonna press for arms if you want, or no arms, and just get the core in 3, in 2. Start with the leg lower. We're here. If your hands are too sweaty or your arms are too tired, don't take it there. Otherwise, press. Elbows in, you'll get tries. Or if you're comfortable here. But again, I know our arms are tired and sweaty, so take your time. Safety first. Think about that core. Deep core, all the way through. So close, team. So stay with me. Flex, hand up. Yes, and breathe. Woo! Last one. Yes. Weight to the side. Little stretch right here. Ha ha ha. Woo! So wherever you are, flex that foot. If you can, lift it up right here. Nice work, team. Cross it over. Lift it up. Hi. You can also come to a seated position. I am so sweaty right now. Take it up right here. Flex it. Whoo! And cross it over. Lifts it up and in. Yes, team. Whew. This is what it is about. How do you feel? Bring it up right here, knees out, let your head and neck drop into that. I hope that you feel strong. I hope that you feel, even though those 4 and 5 minute rounds go by, they seem slow in the moment, but I hope they felt like they went by fast. Sometimes that feels better than those 30, 40, 45 seconds with the breaks. You can break when you need to, but let's take it out right here. So we've been adding a few more of that in lately, right? We still love our circuits. We still love timed intervals, but sometimes it's nice just to have a complex or an AMRAP or something where we can go at our own pace. Whatever you get is whatever you get. It is your workout, and I hope that you feel strong and accomplished. Make your way up onto your feet. Whoo! Roll through your back. If you like the complex, check out my other workouts. I have a dumbbell total body. I have other kettlebell, dumbbell, body weight, TRX, all of it. Let's get a little hamstring stretch here. Make sure you check out the links in the description below. And of course, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, let me know how you are feeling. And don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, that helps me keep making these workouts for you. Make sure you hydrate, make sure you get some more stretching and mobility work on your own. Maybe check out my mobility or stretching workouts. Come back and see me. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for working so hard with me today. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your kettlebell total body complex workout. Great job, everybody.